Welcome back to ESN. We're here with the Community Baptist Christian School Cougars facing off against Cathedral Baptist School. Number 2 serving for Community Baptist, that's Rachel Shuck. Second serve is good. Been a good day of volleyball here. We're now well into our tournament. Cougars looking to establish some momentum early on.
Caden, it's a pleasure to be back with you here in the Church Gym South Court.
It's always fun. Good to be with you too, Jim.
Yeah, looking for a good game here. This is the consolation semifinals, bottom side of the bracket. The consolation North Court game is going on the far end of your camera view there.
They just sent a spare volleyball into our court.
Yeah.
Ended the play.
They're still warming up on the other side, so.
Michaela Hoffman on Cathedral is really one of the leaders on that team. Always looking to make the plays.
Good reflexes, Caden. Saved us and the camera equipment. Ref's blowing the whistle here. Oh, another volleyball, folks. That's going to be another redo. That's the annoying thing when one game starts and the other one's still warming up, because they got like 10 volleyballs going over there, and eventually one finds its way over. Ref says that last serve was in. We honestly have no idea from here. We can't see the other end of the court at all, so we'll take his word for it.
That one is definitely far. Ref called it out. The score is now 5-2 Cougars. Going for the kill and boom. Michaela Hoffman with the spike. Cougars keep it alive.
We got number 4 back to serve. That is Abby Cook for Community. Serve up, over, and good. Cathedral into the net on that one. That'll be a 7-2 lead for Community.
We saw in the game earlier with Cathedral, those early leads, they've been known to come back. They came back big in their game against the Flames, came back to win it in 2.
Yeah, they were down, what, like 7 or 8 points there towards the very end.
They were, yep.
They rallied, and they carried that momentum pretty much all the way through game 2 as they got out to an early lead and took down the Flames in 2. Cathedral's got a sub coming in. That's Amelia Sanford, number 5. Community serve sails out of bounds. Their liberos coming back into the game. Daniela Gallegos. She's only in 7th grade, according to this, so good for her. That has to be tough.
Sydney Burkle serving for Cathedral. Sends it. A lot of power in that spike right there. Good volley as both teams settle into their rhythms here. Oh, rejected.
Good block, yeah. Coming back, though. There's a good point there.
Good effort from both teams there.
Yeah, Cathedral did not have a lot of blocks in the last game, so trying something different here against Community.
They definitely have the height for it. If they decided
Yeah,
that was the style
couple
they
tall
want to take.
players, yeah. Community players are kind of even height across the board. But definitely solid. Good fundamentals. Keep bringing the ball over, right?
Exactly.
As we were talking about earlier today,
Good
as
spike.
that one's in the corner and falls. Another point for Community.
One of the Cathedral players has exited the gymnasium. She's back in.
Yeah, well, she was making a good effort for it, right? Right through the door. But as we were saying earlier, sometimes it's just about putting it on the other team to make a mistake, right? Just keep bringing it back over.
Exactly.
Especially
Make them
at
mess up.
right this age, this level. Just want to put it in, and Community pushes that one just a bit to the outside, and that point will go to Cathedral. Number 10, Hannah Grosvenor, back to serve.
Nice serve to the back corner there.
One's out of bounds, a little too far. Serve for Cathedral again.
And number 10, Hannah, can usually put in a consistent, solid serve.
Yeah, she had a really good game. Last round, we saw her play.
One of those players you can depend on for.
Yep,
putting the ball over
usually
the net.
serves and then comes up to set. As you see her rotate to the front there. Community will break the serve there. I'll bring back number 17, Carol Lopez Ramirez. The underhand serve over and good. Good outside set there for Cathedral, but just a little too much power on that spike. Another point for Community. 13-6 our score now. They're getting a little too anxious, Cannon.
They really are. It's all about putting it together, calm, cool, collected.
All right, got to keep
Sending
your
it back
poise.
over.
These games are best 2 out of 3. If it goes to a third game, that'd go to 15 instead of 25. But it is win or go home here in the consolation bracket. So your tournament is on the line. Good push to the back. Community gets up, over, and in on that back line, giving them a 16-6 lead.
One of the tendencies, especially when you're down and it's win or go home, you want to put in more effort, you want to try harder, but sometimes that just ends up making you more frantic.
Yeah, you just get out of what you're normally used to doing, and it forces you to do, for lack of a better word, something out of your comfort zone. And that doesn't always play well, especially when 1 or 2 players get into that mode.
It's
And
almost
they're kind
contagious.
of right. They starts to spread, and all of a sudden everybody's kind of out of position. You just don't want to find yourself in too big of a scramble mode. Not this early in the game.
Exactly. Score is 16-8. Cougars are up.
I didn't see that one. The ref didn't see it either, so he's going to give us a redo. I think that's a good call. The serve was definitely out of bounds, but I really thought the player touched it. So we'll give everybody the benefit of the doubt because she was covering up the ref's view, and we'll just give it a redo.
Ball doesn't lie, as they say.
All right, so we'll see who actually won the point by who actually wins this point. Ooh, that should be 4 hits, yeah. That ball was not blocked, definitely not tipped. Cathedral with a good net presence there.
Audrey Eccles with the serve. The Cougars are ready for it. They look like they're having fun out there.
Ooh, a near block there. Adjustment to get it over the blocker that time as Cathedral brings it back over in 3. Let's see if Community can set up. Oh, no, over in 2. Trying some trickery, Caden.
Throw them off of their rhythm.
Really good point here. Both sides going at it. And the Crusaders able to find the opening in front of us here on the right side. They've narrowed it down to a 6-point game.
See if they can use that momentum, swing together a couple points here. Serve is over.
There's that, doing a little bit too much there. Probably not her ball. I know she's trying to track the block, but it was definitely past the point of blocking it. There you go. Make up for it, push it back over. Still alive. Oh, almost. Good effort.
Hannah Grober tracking that ball out of the net, trying to put it back over onto the Cougars side. Couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, that's a tough play. It doesn't always come off the net quite the same way. Could be the tightness of the net, the spin of the ball. You never know. That one sails off the corner into the bench.
19-10 Cougars. Haley Menakis sending up the serve. It's over.
Pushed back to the middle by Cathedral. Community's up, over, and good. Teams going back and forth. That was out. Very close, right in front of us. Good call by the referee. Community continues to serve. Haley Manaki. Quite a few good ones in a row here for her team. That one's in.
That was definitely in.
Oh.
Okay, ref called it out.
So, whatever. Their own coach set out. What did you think? I thought it was in. But.
That was a solid 2 feet in.
Okay, okay, good. I'm getting old, so I think maybe I can't see as well, but Caden saw it in. Our computer guy saw it was in. Yeah. Brad said it was in too, so oh well. We play on.
The Vincent vision over there.
Nice block from Community up in the front. That was number 4, Abby Cook, with the rejection. That'll open up a 22-11 lead. We've got number 2 up to serve, Rachel Shuck. That one was in on the back line there. Cathedral doesn't like the call, but we'll play on. 23-11 now. That one was also in. All right. Finding the opening there along the back line.
Rachel Shuck looking to put a ribbon on this game.
And she does.
She does. Cougars win 25-11. That is game 1. Again, this is a winner goes on, the loser goes home. We're in the consolation bracket quarterfinals.
Semifinals.
That's correct. Sorry about that. Semifinals here. Looking to come out on top.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and step away here for a moment. We'll be right back for game 2. Enjoy.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Game 2, Cathedral Baptist playing against Community Baptist Christian School here in our Day Spring Classic tournament. Cathedral's going to start with the serve. We've got Michaela Hoffman looking to start off with a first point here if she can. Cougars are preparing to receive the serve. The Cougars. I'm sorry,
Looks like they're checking everything in their lineup with their coach, and we're off and playing. A quick ace for the Crusaders. Michaela Hoffman's got a real good serve. We've seen her 2 games in a row. She scored quite a few points. And she goes right back at Addie Mahler. Looks like Community brings in their libero to handle this tough serve. They go right to her, and she handles it quite well. Some tips back and forth. And that's going to be a tough get. That is over the midline net. As the ball sails to the other court. It's now a 2-1 lead for Cathedral. Community's got number 2, Rachel Shuck, back to serve. And an ace for her as she ties the game at 2.
Well-placed serve for the Cougars there. It's trying to combine Cathedral with Cougars, and it came out Cougars, and that is not.
That's not their name.
That is not their name.
That's okay. There's a lot of C's this game. It's tough, right? So we got the Cathedral Crusaders against the Community Cougars. I like the alliteration, though, you know. Appreciate it. Oh, good get. That one's going to reach the corner, though, into the bleachers. That'll be point Community. Like last game, you know, we had the Freedom Flames, right? So they're keeping the theme alive.
They really are. Community Baptist is here from South Bend, Indiana.
Yep.
Cathedral is here from Rockford. So neither of them traveled terribly far to get here, but both have a little bit of a drive ahead of them.
Yeah, South Bend's a decent drive. We went there once, I remember, and played basketball. The one thing I remember about, well, we won. I remember that.
Awesome.
And then I remember it was really the only game that we went to that wasn't a tournament that was in a different time zone.
That will throw you off.
Just over the time zone line there in Indiana. So we that was something memorable when I was in like 8th grade. I thought it was super cool, you know.
And if you spend the night over there, you feel like you're going to bed really late and
Right.
getting up really early.
And it was just, you know, there back same night, you know, whatever, like a Friday night game.
Okay.
But yeah, we didn't go, you know, you don't have to travel too far to play your games normally. I've never been to Cathedral, though, even though they're in Rockford. I think we started playing them after I graduated. My brother's been there.
Number 11, Nayla, serving for the Crusaders here. The score is 3-5.
It's a good close game again. Ooh, good dive and get by Community.
Number 19, Jazzy Pete, serving for the Cougars here.
And we got a substitution. Number 11 coming out. Number 3, Addison Thurman coming in for the Crusaders.
Really good overhand serve there for Jazzy. Cougars are colliding over there.
Yeah.
Keep the play alive, though.
Oh, I don't know what happened on that one. They both looked at each other and were like, wait a second, I thought you were getting it.
It happens. You stand back and watch it, and
Right.
you and your teammate both
Well,
just watch it hit the ground.
They
and
were
it's
definitely out of
later.
sorts when they ran into each other on that play. You could tell the rotation got a little thrown off. That's going to be a double hit, yeah. Double hit, point for the Crusaders.
Close game, 5-6 here. Sydney Burkle serving.
Putting the ball in play, that's the most important thing. Both teams working hard. Oh, good hit.
That was a nice spike.
Ah, real nice spin on that one. Oh, good spot. That is
nice
definitely in.
spike.
Okay, good call. We've had some close ones. It was, yeah, right, exactly placed in the back corner there. So nicely done from the Cougars. Another good deep ball. Cathedral's over in 2. Community, ooh, tricky set there.
Comes down on the right side of the net for the Cougars.
Haley Manaki. We've got no seniors on community, so one of the leaders, Manaki, being a junior.
That's a nice save by Hannah.
Oh, good one-handed get. It's a hard play to push that over from backwards. Nicely done. Deep ball, community trying to handle that one around the outside of the pole, so that would be out of bounds. Point goes to Cathedral.
Really, really good volley. 2-point game still.
Yeah, Cathedral seems to have a little more life this game. Keeping it close. In the net.
Number 27, Addie Mahler serving for the Cougars here.
The
Underhand
other
serve,
junior, yep. Nicely done.
The set, and boom.
Lots of excitement from the other court over there. I just saw a real nice jump serve go in for an ace.
The gym is definitely alive at this point in the day.
I think that's a double hit there. That'll be a point for the Crusaders as they come within 2.
Number 12, Audrey Eckel serving for Cathedral. Keeping the ball alive. It's a nice set, and it's over.
Trying something different over in 2, back over in 2. Both teams working hard to keep this point going. That one's into the net. It's now a 1-point game. Nice set over from Hoffman. That should tie the game, folks. Yep, 9-9.
See if Cathedral can take some momentum coming into this. Maybe take the lead.
And we're going to get a timeout as Cathedral has taken a 10-9 lead. We're going to step away for a brief moment. We'll be right back on ESN.
And we're back. Audrey Eccles puts in the first serve off the timeout. Crusaders looking to keep their momentum. Cougars score the point. We're tied back up at 10-10.
Yep, always feel like you used a good timeout, right? You get the first point out of it after the other team's been on a run. See if you can string something together here. Maybe coaches saw something in the timeout they can use as a strategy. Oh, that has to hurt. Ran right in the bleacher. Hopefully she's okay.
And that is Carol Lopez Ramirez serving for the Cougars over there.
And out of that timeout, the Cougars take 3 straight points.
Cookie delivery.
Wow.
It's really hard to say no to those.
Our computer guy is very excited for the cookie delivery, folks. If you've ever been to the tournament, you know the snacks are great. Cookies and the Saturday only cinnamon rolls.
Those are really the highlight of the tournament.
Yeah, I know. Some people come. I do think some people come to the games just to get that. Some of our church people probably.
One of the coaches told me he traveled 100 miles to eat these cinnamon rolls when I was running concessions earlier.
Wow.
And I couldn't disagree.
Cathedral, yeah.
Back in the lead, 12-11.
Good back and forth. Number 4, Sydney Dirtschi. He's getting ready to serve. I think the ref was double checking the score. I can't actually see the score from here. He said 12-12. Okay. So he must have missed a point during our cookie delivery. That's okay. Our scoreboard guy had it right, so that's all that matters. Cathedral up and good on that kill. It's going to be 13-12 and a sub coming in for Community. Who's that, Caden? Who we got over there? Number 7.
Number 7 coming in. That is Yadira Gallegos coming in for the Cougars. Getting ready for the serve.
Oh, good tip over.
Nice hit there for Jazzy Pete. Right to the back of the court.
Yeah, good kill. That might have been one of those. We heard the whistles and stopped things again. Remember, we got the 2 games going on at the same time, so I know it can be confusing.
There's a lot of noise in the gym, a lot of whistles.
Yeah,
it's hard to stay focused on the game that's going on.
Yeah, you just gotta keep playing, right? Like you'd rather just keep playing, and then there'll be like constantly blowing the whistle to let you know it's over, than stopping and losing a point.
Exactly. We saw that one of the games yesterday. One of the teams on the other side of the court made an awesome play, went crazy, and one of the serving teams on the close side of the court ended up with an ace because of it.
Everybody got caught people watching, huh? That is funny.
The struggle is real.
Looks like 27, Addie Mahler, is back in the game for Community as she rotates to the front row. Community's got the serve. Who's back there to serve, Caden? I can't see him from here.
That's number 2. That is Rachel Shuck serving for the Cougars.
And Cathedral takes a 2-point lead with that point right there. And we're bringing in a sub for them to serve. That's going to be number 11, Nyla Lopke, into the game.
Cathedral wants to win this one.
Yep. Backs against the wall.
Here's the kill.
It's a good decision. That would have been a tough one to spike.
It would have been.
That should be
Cathedral
out. Yep.
gets the point.
They'll open up a 3-point lead at 17-14. I believe that's their largest lead of the game. That serve sails out. Auto review there to the right. Community will change some personnel here with the libero coming out. And we've got number 19 back there to serve. Caden, who is that?
That is Jazzy Pete serving it up back there.
Excellent. Let's see how this serve
Overhand
goes.
serve.
Oh, caught the edge of the net.
All right, number 15 for the Crusaders, Sydney Burkle serving. Scores 18-15 Crusaders. Serves to the back row. Set back over.
Ooh, the punch over. Always a fun play to see. Oh, good get. Really good get from Cathedral.
That volleyball was almost in the sound booth here. They kept it in play, sent it back, and ended up winning the point.
Yeah,
Put them up four.
not too many announcers get to be this close to the action, Caden.
It's really a privilege.
Right, this is the premier seating right here. And sometimes yours is part of the play. Nice back row attack. A little long as it hits the base of the wall. That'll keep it at a 3-point game. Community sends back Abby Cook to serve. And that underhand serve is going to result in an ace. Sometimes you get so used to the overhand ones with the spin, and this one's kind of got like a lack of spin on it. Can be hard to handle.
Sometimes they come up shorter than you expect them to.
Oh, good spot. That's Hannah Grosvenor with the set kill.
The Crusaders are now in the 20s. 5 more points for them to put it 1-1.
Ah, and
Serve
then
into
that's
the net. Scores 20-18 Cougars. Addie Mahler serving. Coming with an underhand serve. Places it well.
oh no. Comes up short on the bump. Cathedral might be feeling the pressure here. They haven't had to play with the lead for very long. They need to win this game. And they catch a break on that serve as it sails out of bounds.
It's a race to the finish line here. Scores 21-19. Audrey Eccles serving for the Crusaders. Sends it.
And that's going to be an ace. 3 more points for the Crusaders to keep playing. Let's see if she can put it in again. Eccles back for her second serve in a row. Up, deep, and good. Community brings it over. Eccles with a nice
dig.
dive. Yeah, good dig. And that sails into the bench of Community.
Crusaders with 2 to go to get to 25.
Mm-hmm.
Cougars know that they've got a little bit of a buffer because they won the first game.
A little bit, but you ever want to go into that third game, which is only 15 points off the loss. It's hard, you know.
High pressure for sure.
They're going to call a lift there on the Crusaders. That means it'll be Community's point, down 3, with Carol Lopez Ramirez sending the serve deep.
Cougars looking to close that gap, not let the Crusaders get to 24.
Yeah, it's going to be a good ending. Ooh, nice and tight. Gets it over and good. A miscue there for Community. That's going to be a 4-point lead and game point for Cathedral. Sydney Dirchi back to serve. Few bumps back and forth. Set coming over for the tip, and the point is good. Caden, the Crusaders take game 2. We've got a 1-1 tie.
These are the kind of matches you love to see. That was a well-placed set over the net. Didn't have to kill it, just placed it nicely. And that was all she needed to send it into 3 games.
Excellent, and with that play, we'll go right on to a break and join you back here for the 3rd game.
Welcome back to Game 3. Cougars playing against Cathedral Crusaders here. This is Game 3 on the consolation bracket here. This game is only to 15, so every point matters that much more in this game. The Crusaders go up 1.
Yeah, we just watched a very exciting Game 3 before this game in the other gym when Quentin Road A team defeated Arthur. And those 3rd games, they come down to the wire. So getting out to this hot start is a big deal.
Absolutely. And this is a really good matchup here. Anytime it goes to 3 games, you have 2 teams that are fairly
pretty evenly matched, right? Ooh, that's a good spot. That's
that
in.
one is right inside the line there. Cougars going for their first serve of the game. Score is 1-2. Cougars serve.
He's going to call that one in. It looked in.
A little bit of a miscue on the Crusaders side. Michaela Hoffman and Sydney Durchie running into each other on the back row there. And again, these 3rd games, the high-stakes games, are the ones where you have to fight really hard to not get into that frantic mode. You want to go back to the discipline you learned in practice, play consistently, just keep putting it over the net.
Yeah, you got to dig deep, probably pretty tired. For both these teams, at this particular time, it's the only time this happens, you actually play back-to-back games as far as your last opponent and this opponent. And so not only are you playing back-to-back games with just a small buffer in between, but now you're going to 3 in this set. And you got to work hard.
That serve is into the net. Cougars are up 5-3. Looks like we have a substitution. Addison Thurman coming out for number 11, Nyla Lopke, to serve. And Nyla has a good underhand serve. She's good at spotting, putting it where it needs to be. And there it is. Cougars send it back in 1. Good volley. Neither of the teams using all 3 hits every time. Changes the rhythm, makes it interesting. The other team has to think about when the ball is going to be coming back to them.
Yeah, you got to be ready at all times. Like that one there, nice and low over the net. Again, not a lot of blocking going on, so you're able to really do that. Use a set or a bump to get it over.
Number 15, Sydney Burkle, serving for the Crusaders, scores 4-6. Back over.
Good spot. Able to recover.
Set and comes up short on the 3rd hit into the net, sending the Cougars up to 7. Addie Mahler serving for the Cougars.
And number 3, Addison Thurman, is back in for the Crusaders. Oh, the tip over the net
Rolls
and
it
in.
over the net, and it works out well for her. Everyone out on the court right now is just trying to find their cool.
Yeah, everyone's nervous. You can feel the tension. Oh, well, one-hander. Oh, my goodness.
Jazzy Pete there. The Cougars end up sending it off to the side. Crusaders score another point there. Down 3, but again, this is only a race to 15. Hannah Grobner for the serve for Cathedral. Looking to string together some points here. Solid overhand serve. Rolls it over the net. Nice placement. The Cougars are not.
I think we got a net touch, yeah? Yeah, net touch. Point for the Crusaders. Or it could be a wonking under the net thing, too. They kind of make the same motion.
And again, it's hard to tell from the side here. Volleyball almost going over that middle dividing net. It's a 1-point game. Hannah Grobner looking to put another serve over.
Looks like number 7's coming in for Community. Yadira Gallegos. Serves over and good. And this is a tight one, down to the wire here.
Almost blocked. The Cougars are able to put it back over.
Oh, a good spot and in.
And that'll be a point for the Cougars. Those ones on the line are tricky. So you have to make a decision. Are you going to touch it? You're going to let it go? And it can be a hard judgment call to make.
And it's anyone's game right now, 9-7.
That was a nice spike. Cathedral puts it back over. Doesn't quite get over the net. Score is 10-7 Cougars.
Maybe this crew, you can guys help. I appreciate it, though, Jim. Thank you.
Coming back in from the timeout, the score is 12-7. The Cougars are up. The Cougars only need 3 more points to send Cathedral home. Cathedral's looking to extend their time in the tournament. Fighting the temptation to play scared. Kind of just stay in that rhythm there.
Yeah, they went on a nice run there. 4 points in a row for the Cougars. Let's see if they can keep going. That's going to be good, too.
Cougars are getting excited. This match is within their grasp, seeing if they can put a ribbon on it.
Not over yet, though.
It really isn't. Number 17, that is Carol Lopez Ramirez, serving for the Cougars.
That one was in.
Back corner, well placed. Audrey Eckel serving for the Crusaders.
She sends it out. They needed a few from her, as they'll need to break serve here to stay alive.
It's nervous time in Lake Zurich.
Yeah, right? That one's going to be out.
And that'll be the game.
Hard fought from both teams.
It's a really even matchup.
Yep.
Well played by everybody.
That'll send Community to the Consolation Championship game. And let me get you a time on when that's going to be played. That's going to be right here in the church gym at 3:45. That game will be played full court. So it'll be full court for the championship of the consolation bracket. And that will be played against the winner of Berean and Lake County. It was on the far side of your camera there. We will see who wins that one, and Community will be awaiting them.
Thank you guys for joining us. This has been a fun game, fun to watch, and we hope to see you again at 3:45.